Howdy everyone, this is Weeze Trains, back with a new video. This time I am looking at the Union Pacific 260 Mogul type steam locomotive from Bachmann. I don't know much about it. I simply got it because I had a school project and it fit in with what I was doing, and I plan on actually putting that up on YouTube because it's going to be a documentary for what's called NHD National History Day. But I figured at some point I'm going to do a review of this, and why not do it now in between filming and photography and whatnot and writing. So let's get into this. We've got a up front pilot with a working coupler. This is now probably one of the smallest locomotives I own that I can run forwards and backwards, and also do Inglenook kind of projects that I've been wanting to do with Easy Track that I kind of do just because I get bored. And so we've got working couplers on both sides, coupler grab iron detail, as well as working linkage as steam engines do. A working headlamp, no smoker on this, which is kind of unfortunate, but maybe they couldn't fit it in there. Bell, different sand domes, and I believe this is the sand dome, and I believe this is the throttle dome, and then whistle, and I believe that's just like a generator. I forget what it's called though. The actual name for it. As you can see on this side, there isn't much detail, but once you flip it around, there is this compressor sort of looking thing on the side. Otherwise, pretty much the same, just in reverse. Once again, the number, the tender, with a coal load in it. I don't know if I can show that. Coal load, working bunker light, not bunker, I forget what it's called, but working light, and then water hatch detail, as well as a ladder towards the very back, working coupler, grab iron, and steps. So now I'll take this over and put it on the track. Now, much like mini HO scale locomotives, you will want to run it in going 30 minutes. Just to basically, it'll take an hour, 30 minutes in one direction and 30 minutes in the opposite direction of which it started. That way it gets ran in. You have, all the fluids and whatnot that they put in at the factory can get around it. And then it is perfectly fine to run. Otherwise, it can have issues down the line, like my 484 Bachmann Overland set. That steam locomotive is having issues because when I was younger, I didn't understand running it in, and so now it's having problems from that. So I'm currently waiting to actually replace it and get a different set, keeping it because it's memorabilia and I'm just like that. But yeah, so now we'll do some Inglenook stuff. I've already got it placed on the track and it's already been ran in. I did not test the track, see if it was clean or not. There it goes that way. Oh. yeah, I need to clean the track. Hopefully I can get through this. Oh, maybe I won't. It's just that dirty. And this little thing is really fast and it runs really slow as well. When it actually can go, just how slow it can go. We'll flip some switches and go and pick up a car just straight down. Super slow. Oh, forgot to switch. We'll go over to the side then. Alright. Believe I'm coupled up. Yep. I have not done a pull test with it, with my cars. But it handles them very nicely. The ones that I had for the project, which include, oh man, figured I need to get some better switches because they do not work well. My cars derail a lot on these, especially when in reverse. Yeah, so it's handling these really well. And these aren't all of them. These are my all of which, except for two, are Bachmann cars, being that one and that one. Walther's 40-foot old-time boxcar, and I believe 39-foot Mahano, I believe is how you pronounce it. But yeah, we'll go and pick up those two cars. Yeah. Yeah, this one really doesn't like going into this corner. We'll just, the hand of God, push them back. Yeah, if anyone has any ideas of how I can fix that, that would be amazing. Now, what I will say is, this locomotive I got on sale through Train World. Now, I had someone comment in one of my other videos of someone saying that they wish to get into the hobby. I started out with a starter set, and before that, my dad bought a layout from an older gentleman whose son and him had started working on it, and then his son went off to college, and then basically they did nothing with it. Son is now 30 and has his own layout. The dad already had his layout, but they had this one that they put together. So my dad ended up buying it off them. And then we ended up actually tearing it apart and stripping it of all its track, wiring, and basically scrapping it. Now, that layout cost about $200. It had no scenery. It was just plywood, bits of like scene change. My apologies. However, what I was saying was, this alone was, I believe, about $60. Mind you, it was on sale from Train World, along with the cars, all and buildings and a few little miniature plastic figures, with a total of just over $200. I think it was like $220. That's not including track. For that same money, you could go and get a starter set that has all of that. Cars, locomotive, track, power, all said and done, for I think as low as like $100, maybe even $80. You have everything, and then you can just build on from there. If you're an adult and you have adult money, I would suggest doing that route. If you're a child and you have child money, I suggest doing the same thing. because ultimately you don't know if you're actually going to like it. It's a great, amazing hobby, but it's not for everyone. Not everyone likes it. Some people enjoy RC, some people enjoy this, some people enjoy gaming. What it comes down to is what you're willing to spend in it, because it's not going to be overnight. And so a model like this is great at a bargain because put cars behind it and it runs. Not meant for children. In fact, I believe the box says on it 14 and older. And yeah. So you have to wait until you're about 14 or older. So yeah, that's really what I'm saying. It's an amazing hobby. It's just a very expensive one, like many. You'll put in a lot of money and a lot of time, and hopefully you have a lot of fun. But at the end, it's what you're willing to put into it, like anything. I've put in a lot of time. This is practically one of my new babies. So it's something not a lot of people are going to touch. And so, yeah, it is, it's mine. And so, yeah, I would just say, do what you want. If you ever were in model railroading at like a younger age, over time it's getting better and better. One with detail, price, it's a not much nicer price when things go on sale. And so it's pretty awesome. So like this was originally, I think it was like on Train World 99, basically $100, not including shipping. But with a sale of basically 40%, it's pretty awesome. Basically, I got it for like $60 for this. That's pretty awesome, especially with the money I have, being just teenage money. This is pretty good. Detail wise, running, it's DCC, I forgot to mention. But yeah, that's really all I got left to say. I hope you subscribe, like the video, comment if you have anything to comment. I would love to do reviews more and more. I got a few of some other cars from Bachmann that I'll review with this. And yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day. I know I will. Hopefully this gets out to you soon. Until next time, this has been Weeze Trains, signing out.